Whittward Carver, the Intergalactic Brew-haha. Alfie Turner stumbled into Bumbleford, his shoes still caked with Shitsville's trademark grime. The town's welcome sign read, Bumbleford, population 347, and a half a Martian. Alfie snorted. Either this place is mental or I've finally cracked. A plume of smoke billowed from a nearby shed labelled Intergalactic Tea Society, members only, bring biscuits. Curiosity and hunger piqued, Alfie knocked. The door creaked open to reveal Harold, sporting a teapot-shaped hat and a grin wider than Saturn's rings. "Ah, fresh blood," Harold boomed. "Come in, we're calibrating the Earl Grey to detect dark matter." Inside, chaos reigned. Mabel, draped in a foil shawl, was arguing with a rubber plant she called Zorgon the Benevolent. Bert cradled his moonrock humming Space Oddity. Timmy, frosting smeared from ear to ear, waved from under a table piled with cosmic-themed cakes. "Right," Alfie muttered. "Nutter Central. Brilliant." Harold thrust a teacup into his hands. "This isn't tea, it's a quantum bridge. One sip, and you'll taste the Andromeda constellation." Alfie sipped. It tasted like dishwater. "Stellar," he deadpanned. "Tastes like my ex's perfume." Harold took this literally. "Fascinating. Alien pheromones. Mabel, fetch the spectrometer." Before Alfie could protest, Mabel strapped him into a lawn chair rigged with Christmas lights. "Hold still, love, we're scanning your aura." "My what?" "Your aura," Bert chimed in, polishing his rock. "Mine's taupe with polka dots. Very fashionable in the Alpha Centauri system." Timmy slid a slice of cake toward Alfie. "Try the black hole sponge. It's got gravitas." Alfie took a bite, and his fork vanished. "Where'd it go?" "Swallowed by the cake," Timmy said cheerfully. "Happens Tuesdays." The shed shuddered. Harold's quantum bridge teacup began levitating, spraying lavender mist. "By Jove," Harold cried. "The tea's syncing with the cosmic microwave background." "Or your shed's haunted," Alfie said, ducking a floating scone. Mabel gasped. "The mist. It's forming words." The vapour coalesced into, "Bring more jammy dodgers." "Aliens," Harold wept joyfully. "They finally replied." Bert's moonrock started glowing. "It's communicating," he yelped. "It says, 'Take me to your cheesemonger.'" "That's the co-op down the road," Timmy offered. Alfie, now wearing Mabel's spare foil hat, to deflect rogue neutrinos, sighed. "Right, let's get this over with." He grabbed the rock and marched to the co-op, the society trailing behind like interstellar ducklings. At the cheese aisle, Bert placed the rock by the Stilton. It vibrated, then emitted a sound like a kazoo playing God Save the King. "A tribute," Harold declared. "The aliens approve." The shopkeeper, Mrs. Pritchard, stormed over. "What's this? A rock in my brie?" "Madam," Harold bowed, "we're appeasing celestial overlords." Mrs. Pritchard squinted. "That's my nephew's petrified meatloaf from 1987. Bert, you daft sod, you nicked it from my garden." Silence. Then, laughter. Alfie doubled over, howling. "You lot, you're all bonkers." Harold wiped a tear. "Guilty as charged. Fancy a cuppa?" Back at the shed, Alfie, now honorary Alfie the Astrosass, toasted with a proper brew. To Bumbleford, where the tea's dire, the cakes eat cutlery, and the aliens are definitely just you. Timmy burped a glittery bubble. "Told you Tuesdays were special." As the shed lights flickered, due to a faulty fuse, not dark energy, Alfie realized something. Shitsville's monotony was galaxies away. Here, chaos had flavor. And it tasted bloody fantastic. The petrified meatloaf rock, left in the co-op, begins broadcasting Never Gonna Give You Up across the Milky Way.